Have you ever experienced a time na hirap kang tumingin sa salamin? Yung tipong you can't even look at your own reflection kasi alam mong hindi ikaw to eh. It's a different person. And this is not me. This is Between the Lines by Josalea, where we talk about the unspoken moments that shape us. Where each episode becomes a gentle guide in learning how to love yourself deeply, set healthy boundaries, and live with good intention, joy, and self-respect. Here, the unspoken parts of life become lessons. It also serves as a reminder that a small shift can lead to the most meaningful transformation. Again, this is Between the Lines, episode 27, The Day I Chose Me. Okay, so before we dive in, gusto ko lang magbigay ng disclaimer. Kasi in this episode, we will talk about emotional struggles, loneliness, and mental health. So if your heart feels heavy right now, please be gentle, lalo na if you plan to listen pa din. And remember, okay lang mag-take ng break, step away, and return when you feel ready. Okay, so now, I want to take you back to the day that became my wake-up call. The day I accepted that another chapter has closed, the day I chose myself, and the day I started to love and accept myself again. You know, bago nangyari lahat yun, akala ko okay lang ako. I thought I was fine. I really did. But looking back, I can see how I was slowly becoming a stranger to myself. Kasi people knew me as the girl who was always laughing, always smiling, yung kind of smile that could light up a room. Or yung tawa na nakakahawa. But that time, it was really different. It started in small ways na hindi ko napansin. My laugh wasn't as loud as before. My energy, it's not the same. It felt so heavy, like sobrang bigat sa pakiramdam. And even the people who used to be my safe place, yung mga naging safe spaces ko, my family, my friends, they felt like places na I wanted to hide from. Or sometimes, I just play the game of pretend, where I'm good at. Or should I say most people. I was playing the part so well that even I started to forget who I really am. It's a skill that many of us learn. Alam mo yung, you're like wearing this mask to hide what you really feel with a smile and a laugh. Until we become experts at pretending, yung tipong pati sarili mo niloloko mo na. Kino-convince mo yung tao sa paligid mo na okay ka, na everything is okay kahit na hindi. And sometimes, kino-convince mo na yung sarili mo. And that's very tiring. Nakakapagod magpanggap. Nakakapagod sabihin na you're okay even when you're not. I remember one night, I locked myself in my room and all I could do was cry. It's the kind of sadness na it will make you believe na you're alone in this world. And it's funny and strange at the same time kasi wala akong problem with my friends. And wala rin akong problem sa family ko. Lalo dito sa bahay. But sometimes, letting even just one wrong person into your world can change everything. Kahit isa lang yan. That's why it's very important to choose your circle carefully. May choice tayo. We have the right to choose the people we let into our lives. Choose them wisely and choose the right people. Kasi ako, there was this one person. Sabi nga nila, we learned the hard way. So this person, little by little, drained the light out of me. I was bubbly, open, and alive. But being with this person, I still found moments of peace. And I really loved this person deeply. I wasn't easily influenced. But somehow, I absorbed the heaviness and negativity that came with that person. And it slowly dragged me down. To the point na it was hard for me to pull myself back up. So ayun, I started to hide things from a lot of people. Lalo sa mom ko. Kasi siya yung best friend ko. And sa kanya, I'm very open. I tell her everything. I also have this best friend of mine na parang sister ko na rin. And sa kanya, hindi ko rin masabi. So I think I knew that time that something was wrong. It's either I was blinded or I was in denial. Tapos sa mga kapatid ko, ang dalas namin mag-away. Kahit small things. And normally, we don't fight. Kaya naniniwala ako sa saying nila na too much love will kill you. Kasi ako, I almost killed the version of me that I love the most. And during those times, I really thought that I was alone. But then it hit me. I was the one locking the door. I was closing myself off to the people who loves me. So ayun nga, magda-lock ako sa room. Tapos iiyak ako. And then ma-realize ko, bakit ako nagpapakain sa sadness? Siguro kung makikita ko nung old self ko, madi-disappoint yun ng super. Kasi hindi ako to eh. The old me, hindi yun nauubusan ng hope. And she always finds something positive, even in toughest times. Pero iba talaga. Like yun nga, 'di ba? Maglalak ako. Tapos another realization. Bakit ako nandito? Andyan yung family ko. Andyan yung friends ko. And they are one call away. And that was my wake-up call. If I wanted saving, I had to start it with me. Doon pumapasok yung thoughts na, princess treatment ako sa bahay ah. Bakit ako magsasettle? My parents, they work hard every day just to give me the best life I could live. Tapos papayag ako na ganto-ganto lang gagawin ng ibang tao sa akin? Magpapaapi ako? Ano yun, Cinderella? So that's when I started to open my eyes. And pag sinabi kong I choose myself, it doesn't mean rejecting others. I was simply returning home back to who I meant to be. So ayun, I started making small intentional changes. Baby steps. I learned how to say no without any guilt. I learned to stop letting one person's opinion rewrite the story of who I am. I learned when to say tama na, and most importantly, I learned that choosing me is choosing peace. Pero syempre, hindi ganun kadali lahat yun. Hindi rin ganun kabilis because may times na susubukan ka talaga ng mundo. Healing doesn't happen overnight. It's a very, very long process. A slow and steady process. Hindi naman kasi paggising mo one day, mahal at tanggap mo na yung self mo. It doesn't work like that. Ano yun? Para ka lang may sakit. Tapos, pinigyan ka ng medications. Pagka-take mo ng gamot pa, magaling ka na agad. Like I said, it doesn't work like that. Kahit gustuhin natin, kahit balibalik ta rin natin yung mundo, hindi ganun yun. And when everything starts to fall into the right places, I could hear voices. Etong mga boses na to, ito yung mga fear ko na I thought I had left behind. It was a moment of clarity. But like I said, it's also a challenge. And the question is, would I let these voices pull me back? Or would I stand firm in the peace I was beginning to build? Kasi my mom also taught me na hindi sa lahat ng oras makikinig ka sa sasabihin ng ibang tao about you. So, here's when I ask myself, when do I listen to what people say about me? When do I let their words in? There are moments when other people's feedback is actually a gift or an eye-opener. Ito yung mga feedback na we could use to help us grow and become better versions of ourselves. But there are also moments na their words could be fake. Feedbacks that come from jealousy and insecurities. In those moments, changing yourself just to please them, it's not worth it. That's not growth. You're just abandoning yourself. So stop changing for someone just because they can't reach you. And just because they can't stand the light you carry. That's when we hold our ground. So, to wrap up everything, let's go back. Those small moments, they taught me big lessons. So, number 1, prioritize yourself. At first, it can feel very uncomfy. Pero, nasanay kasi tayo ng society na we have to earn our worth by always putting others first. But this time, it's okay to choose yourself first. Choosing yourself is never selfish. Another one is setting a boundary is an act of love. So, etong walls na binild natin, they are not used to shut people out. Think of them as fences. They protect our well-being, and it is also used to preserve our peace and create a space for us to heal and grow. Another one is resting is a form of self-respect. So magpahinga ka kasi deserve mo yan. It is more than just taking a break. Your value is not based on what and how much you accomplish. Your value lies simply in who you are and not in what you do. So yeah, take a break. Another one is to listen and reflect but choose what to follow. Self-love is not just ignoring what other people say. It's knowing when to listen and what to take to heart. We can't go through life shutting everyone out and saying, well, this is who I am. Eto ako. So take it or leave it. The thing is, life doesn't work that way. You have to accept that sometimes a feedback can hurt, can sting, but it is for our own growth. If it makes us better, kinder, healthier, why not listen? Diba? It won't hurt. Or maybe your feelings might get hurt, but we have to make a room for improvement, right? Next would be choosing your battles. Not every fight is worth your energy. Some lead to growth and self-improvement, while others can only drain you. So, don't waste your time. Self-love means recognizing the difference, and self-love means investing your energy in what truly matters to your well-being and growth. And lastly, at the end of the day, the only person who can save you is you. Not that one person, not even the people who love you the most, but you. Only you. So starting today, say no to the things that drain you and fill that space with something that feeds your spirit. It could be a nap, a walk, a journal session, or just a quiet time with a cup of tea or a coffee. Choosing yourself is choosing peace. If today's episode resonated with you, I hope you carry this reminder into your week. You are enough, and you have every right to protect your peace. Thank you for spending time with me. I'll see you next week. And again, this is just Alea, also reminding you to keep reading between the lines of your own story, because that's where the most meaningful things often hide.